Just off a dirt road is the Gunyah camping area in the Chichester State Forest. This camping area is suitable for caravans, camping, dogs are allowed, camper trailers and rooftop tents. It's about 40 minutes away from Dungog, New South Wales, Australia, north of Newcastle. It's not a very large campsite, but if you get there with your group, then it's great. There is rubbish bins provided at the campsite for you to dispose of your rubbish. As you can see, it's a dirt base with pine needles from the amazing pine trees that are growing around this campsite. It is fenced to stop you pushing into the bush, but there is ample room to get your mode of camping into the site. The ground is relatively flat with a slight slope to it. There is a fireplace there. I was disappointed to see that this had been vandalised. It is still usable. People have made other fireplaces out of rocks, probably because that original fire was vandalised. I would recommend bringing your own wood to this campsite. I was also disappointed to see that there was a bit of graffiti and vandalism damage to trees and things at this campsite. It's probably the sort of campsite that you're going to want to move on if there's a group already there. Just a short drive down the road from the campsite is Ladies' Well swimming area. It consists of a few deep pools and a nice big flat rock slab. The water is crystal clear and cold. Great for swimming on a hot day. There is a few spots that you can jump off into the water as it's very deep and quite safe to do so. I even got to take a jump myself. Close by is the Peachtree picnic area. If you're not into jumping off rocks and swimming, it's a great place to take a bushwalk. You'll find on this bushwalk the largest river oak in New South Wales. It's a pretty spectacular tree and very big for a casuarina. On the walk, there's also a lot of strangler figs, which are an amazing tree to see and look spectacular. On the way into this campsite, it is farmland, so be aware that you may find livestock on the road and drive according to the conditions. You will also pass this place, Boot Hill, home of 100 lost souls. Now if you choose to camp here, make sure you keep an eye out for these suckers. These are what's called a stinging tree. Kind of like a stinging nettle, only worse. If you brush up against them, you will feel a lot of pain in your arm for quite a while. Another thing to do in the area is to take a drive up Mount Allen. The track up is recommended four-wheel drive only, not for two-wheel drives. It was pretty rough, When you get to the top, there is a short walk down a track to beautiful lookouts on both sides of the ridge. It's an amazing spot to go and see.